What watching a sign language interpreter taught me about making money online. Recently, I attended the baptism of my newest nephew. The baptism ceremony was held in a beautiful church a couple of hours from my home. It was great to see our family, as it always is. The baptism involved not just my family, but the families of 5 other children who were receiving the sacrament. One of the families was making use of a sign language interpreter. Her signing was beautiful. Having her there, for me, added to the ceremony, but of course, my mind moved toward marketing and what I could learn from this experience. You see, the deacon who was performing the ceremony, a very, very nice man, was pretty new and you could tell he was nervous. He made a few mistakes doing readings and parts of the ceremony. He struggled through each family, trying to remember the names he needed to remember. Basically, you could tell he was not yet an expert at this current ceremony. And that was fine. The ceremony was nice and everyone was happy, but as I watched and thought about the experience of the family who was using the sign language interpreter, I had a couple of different thoughts and questions. My first question was, did the people using the interpreter know that the deacon was struggling throughout the ceremony? I kind of had the impression that if they did, it was only because the interpreter told them so. I realized that the interpreter was much more an expert at her art than was the deacon. At the level she was working, she could smooth out and fill in the gaps left by the deacon. Then I got to thinking about marketing and how this experience relates. I was confronted with 2 professionals of differing levels of expertise. Both delivered their message to their audience, but the one who appeared to be more of an expert, I think, was able to deliver a better experience to her audience. How does this apply to internet marketing? Well, I believe it applies in 2 ways. First, for beginners or new marketers, it goes to show that you do not have to be perfect to successfully deliver your message. This realization is especially important because a lot of times, new online marketers spend so much time trying to be perfect that they never really get started in a real sense. They are too afraid of looking inexperienced and people knowing they are just starting out. It is important to get past this feeling as quickly as possible and get started. Second, the difference between the 2 presenters showed me the path that new marketers should strive for. Once you are started, our next responsibility to your customers and prospects is to become the expert, the very best expert you can become in your chosen niche. When you strive for this and take actions to achieve excellence, you become the communicator that can filter and present your information in a way that is beneficial for your customers. So there you have it. Everywhere you go, look or turn, you can find opportunities to learn more about your craft. If you watch for and think about these little nuggets, you can accelerate your success by applying what you learn.